Well, this is the first chapter on the topic, so warm up, chapter warm up. What did I do last time? I was playing with this, my old project, the tutorial game implemented. Do we need more zoom? Some fonts don't work well with zoom. I will not zoom even more because it will be harder to use the workspace. This should be enough for the documentation to be stacked on the side, and we can see. So what's my idea? My idea is to expand on this game, just like we observed it in the intro. I hit enter or press start on the gamepad, and so what's going on? I want to actually handle few aspects of this game during development, and that is the game modes like a test runs or during development, so I can actually perhaps see if I can add a scene, for example, or a resource in the editor and have it loaded while the game is running. I'm interested in that. That also sparks my curiosity. Another thing what I would like is to have these mob entities act kind of independently. They are currently managed by the same script, each one of them that appears. And this tutorial, this is from official documentation, your first 2D game, for documentation for Godot version 4.3. And last time, previous day, 22, I went more into detail, like figure out why are some things implemented the way they are, what's behind. No big deal following the first day you download the engine and follow the tutorial, you've got everything working, so copy paste the code, follow the steps, but why? Hey, what? So I was a little bit playful last time just to warm up, just to refresh my memory how and where did I implement whatever there was. And there are, like I mentioned, a few things I'd like to do with the mobs, promote them to entity. What's this guy? What's this? Oh, this is visible on screen notifier. Nice. Animated sprite. So they are all in one scene. There are 3 types differentiated by their animation. and animation names are so in the animation player, sprite frames, we have a animation frames, animations, fly, swim, walk, and they're just used in a not trick, simple trick, as a simple trick to create more of them. So in a mob script, animated, so their animation is mob type. So here's the whole implementation of variations of the mobs. Read the animated sprite names, sprite frames, get an animation names, and store those names into mob types, and then run animation randomly from the list of types, and that's why we get three different animations showing. And if I try and play that. Okay, here it plays walking, so this will be our walking guy. Swimming, flying. I think this folder might contain even more. So what's up with this game? This game is a 2D, and the basic sprite, the image, each image is a static image. For example, they're all oriented to the right, like a legs left, laying down horizontally, and I would like to develop a game as a top-down. Work with that. And I will take a look now what's there in the assets, because I used whatever they provided here. So they just provided in the beginning, in the documentation, they provided a link to download a couple of the images, separate images. Player is like oriented vertically, while mobs are like on the side. And what next about the mob is rigid body 2D. Okay, so rigid bodies actually have the physics on them, I think. But actually we can see that in the documentation, open documentation for this object. Rigid body. It inherits the physics body collision object 2D, so a 2D physics body that is moved by a physics simulation. Okay, so I've taken some time before the stream to think about all this. And you know what's up right now? My cat. Be right back. Okay. Slow down. This is my second language, so I am also driven by idea that I'm providing content for those that, like me, are curious but new to all this. And if I just speak like well, one thing is talking with somebody in the know about the topic. We share all the same, I don't know, knowledge. But to demystify the subject to somebody who's, I don't know, new, that's a bit of a tricky challenge. So I always challenge myself and actually talk weird as I'm trying to find words how to describe these ideas, methods, implementations that are new for most. Often what I find about game development extends on some assumption of a previous knowledge. If you have a previous knowledge, what if I have no knowledge? How can anybody understand it without previous knowledge about rigid body? There are some standardizations, like the concept that actually the engine has the physics implemented. So there is a inbuilt function that handles physics calculations and provides math physics utility functions to solve movement physics interactions like collisions, force transfer, elastic forces, those sorts of things. Okay, I'll just expand a little bit here, and I'll even zoom more. So now I see that you can see and read the video. It's not like those silly tutorials in full HD resolution where you can't read if you're not in full screen or on mobile. What good is a full HD video if you're watching on mobile? You can't read the icons, labels. You can't follow the text lines. Everything's too small. And that's why I use Windows Magnifier during the presentations in the videos and the live stream. There you go. Well, I'll hit a stream marker here and make this a second chapter.